say leads to a conflict. She say that she never get acknowledged. He say that he got to accomplish. She say, hey, watch what they say, hey. She say leads to a conflict. She say that she never get acknowledged. He say that he just to accomplish. She say, hey, watch what they say, hey. When we started, all we had was us. I looked all around the world trying to find trust. She my everything, my true crush. It gotta be love, it can't be lust. It's been a long time since we done touched. When I hit your line, you never pick it up. At the dinner table, they discussing us. I hope they close their mouth down and zip it up. It's been a minute now since we could chill. Trying to live, trying to build. Dust herself off, trying to polish my skills. I know they piling up, but I done paid the bill. She ran across my mind on yesterday. She so sweet like Chardonnay. My thoughts play back like replay. Never listen to the he say, she say. He say, she say leads to a conflict. She say that she never get acknowledged. He say that he got to accomplish. She say, hey, watch what they say, hey. She say leads to a conflict. She say that she never get acknowledged. He say that he got to accomplish. She say, hey, watch what they say, hey. I see white sands when I think of her. Reflection in the bottom of the hot tub. Walks on the beach is a must. I know I dropped the ball, I'm trying to pick it up. See magic cars, think of other guts. A house on the hill designed for us. Doing my says, and God we trust. When I'm writing this letter on the two of us. When the work is done, I'm running back to you to do all the things that we're trying to do. You know what I like soul food. Love heavy for the body like soul food. I'll acknowledge you and appreciate. Come for you when we consummate. Hold hands in the crowd while the haters hate. Sign hugs and kisses, your soulmate. She say leads to a conflict. She say that she never get acknowledged. He say that he got to accomplish. She say, hey, watch what they say, hey. She say leads to a conflict. She say that she never get acknowledged. He say that he got to accomplish. She say, hey, watch what they say, hey.
Comedien. Are you coming in?
Always lead to a conflict, you know what I'm saying? You know, he say, she say, should lead to resolution, you know, prevention, you know, that kind of stuff. If it has, you know, if there's another option to a conflict. So today, when he say, she say, I want to discuss double standards, you know? I'm learning this thing, so bear with me now. But yes, it's a lot of double standards, or are they really double standards? You know what I'm saying? Because men or women or both humans, you know, but they still different species. And well, I'm not gonna say different species because species actually means a number, so. But I think it's a species. You know, it is still a different species. Just like you have, well, I'm thinking about that. But we different. We don't say that. But not very different. But we are different. And I was asked the other day, like, why is it cool for a female to move back home, but it's frowned upon if a dude do the same thing. I'm like, I don't know. Me personally, I think different. I probably, it all depends for me. It ain't just cut and dry. And again, it probably wouldn't matter. But sometimes we do. And we have differences that is okay for men to do, but not okay for women to do. As far as society and standards and, just listening to a wide range of people speaking on certain things, that it's kind of frowned upon for one than it is for another. And I said another on purpose. But when you have these two people, one just happens to be a man, one just happens to be a woman, and do the exact same thing, is different. I don't know if people really ever sat down and really actually thought about it. You got men want women to just shut the fuck up. And women want to talk. And men want to not hear half of it. But women don't understand why. But it's just a makeup, because if you really pay attention, it's like most men say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, what is that? I said that I was not going to say that it's often anymore. I'm working on the word. So we'll be back to discuss that in just a little bit. I just want y'all to think about that. And I'll be back and we'll chop it up and ask the perspective of comedian Black Charles. I'll see y'all in
I hate working. I'm just gonna quit. I'll get fired. Please don't go.
She I heard the problem. Smoking that gas, yeah, I love your aroma. Precious up pulling your ass in the coma. Steady rolling lanes, I'm all the struggle. Killing the game, but they gotta control it. 20 so wet till I have been it over. Chop on the top of a cool nice brain. It's on me a brand new block. It's staining. Run up on me, your ass to get painted. For the come on, yeah, I patiently waiting for the people. And it's at throwing hated. Now look up and say, Papa, I made it. Go ahead, break it out, but turn it up. Pussy so good, you fell in love. Them niggas shoot shots, what's in the slug. I fuck with kills, they don't give a fuck. They really set it off up in the club. Mama told me that be club. I say, no, how me been a dub. Me and my niggas got out the mud. Real niggas say sorrow, say too much, yeah. Real niggas say sorrow, say too much, yeah. Please don't go, yeah. I need more in love, baby. More in love, baby. Yeah, got me stop, baby. Got me stop, baby. Before we know, let you listen your touch, baby, yeah. Never know what you want to want. Wanna hit cat you before I charge ya. Stacking that money, get rich in that order. Please don't go. Stay down, never change up love. Guess against fame what it was. Hollow chest pain, but it doesn't. Thought the shit changed, but it doesn't. Love is what you gave, but it wasn't. Never had to change, but it honey. Trying to put the blues in the step. You for what you saying in fake racks. Thought that you tired of fake love. Can't see the bullshit like Ray Charles. What you said fake paper. You say that you love me, but telling me lies. Just keep it real and I stay by your side. Of course it's a love you, but can't even vibe. Right to the hinges like Bonnie and Clyde. It's like Bonnie and Clyde. It's like Bonnie and Clyde. I know she don't ride, we gon' run with fire, we gon' run with fire. I'm like, baby, you gon' slide, she like, let's ride. I'm like, let's go. Drippin' like it, we so icy, yeah, we stickin' to the clothes.
What's up, though? You know, I don't want to be touching shit. Like my shit. I don't want to be touching shit. I got manners. I be late, but I got manners.
Yeah. Well, so we are back. We are Comedien, and we have Comedien Black Choice right about now, and I just let them know we discussing about the double standards. We'll find out.
That's a hell of a subject.
I mean, it was brought to my attention. Well, actually, somebody asked me, a guy. He's like, why is it cool for a girl to move back home, no matter how old she is? But if a guy fall down, and need to go back home, it's looked at as, it's just kind of frowned upon.
Yeah, we instantly bums if we gotta go back to our parents' house. That is messed up. Maybe because people have more sympathy for women. Women get more sympathy on pretty much anything. That's just, that's how I feel about it. I guess when men get to falling on hard times, we just expected to push through, make a way, and never go back. Which is stupid. Which is stupid. I see all these like Arab families, Chinese families and stuff like these dudes be 35, 40 still with their parents, and they built generational wealth by just staying with their parents. Cause really, we do it dumb here in America. Like we put men out at 18, go figure it out. When they sitting over there just stacking paper, building businesses with their parents in the household, they helping with the bills, but it's just frowned upon here. That's just American society. Yeah, and then black people, which is even worse. Yeah. We could never be able to just, at my age now, 35. If I was to say, I stay with my mom. You like, what? You say that out loud, somebody gonna be like, yeah, yeah, for real. They don't understand, like, maybe his mother retired. Maybe she don't have funds to take care of what she needs to. Maybe it's helping him out. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of various and factors in there, like, but people don't want to hear that.
Right. So, and you wonder why that is, because, what makes it different that a woman needs help and a man that needs help?
We're not supposed to need nothing. We're not supposed to need help. We ain't supposed to have feelings. That's a lot.
Who came up with that, though? I'm trying to figure that out.
Somebody that didn't have a father. I think, I don't know, that's just I think like people without men in their life tell people how to be men in their life. It's crazy though, like, cause I try to teach my son not to be like that. Like, you can have feelings, you can feel away, you can be tied to your emotions a little bit, but that wasn't how I was raised. You're supposed to keep it in, be a man. I'm 7, be a man. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, I guess when you listen to you say it's like an American thing, and I got to thinking about it, and then I'm thinking about like a black thing too, you know. And it's like, why is that? So then my mind gets to going because I want to know certain things, you know, because I want to fix things. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think people should be more sympathetic just to women. I don't think people should be more sympathetic with just to men. You know what I'm saying? I think that when you got two people, both need the same thing. Both need the same thing. But one can get it and the other one shouldn't. It's like, why? So, I'm starting to think that, is it, I don't know. But I mix.
Double standard.
Double standard. So yeah, we got Rosa McGee just walked in. Yeah, hey. Okay. So what we talking about with double standards? Because, you know, somebody asked me, why is it cool for a girl to move back home, but if a dude move back home, it's like, yeah, you're wrong. You know, why you back? You know. And I'm kind of wondering on certain things, is it like, would it be like that for all men? Because, I mean, as a woman, I don't want to move back home either. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm kind of feeling like I need to hurry up and do what I need to do so that I can do what I need to do. Cause, you know.
Yeah. Well, for me, when I first got out the crib, so to speak, that was a sense of rebellion. I ain't gonna tell people like, oh, you say get out, watch me do it. That's pretty much what it was. And some of these kids never adapted that before they got out. See, they got the mouth, but never built the blocks to make them a house to go run to when you get through doing all that smack you talking to your mom and them. See, you know it was a consequence to it.
Right.
I had common sense. I didn't know I had common sense. Lucky for me, I had it. Because you were not, there's no manual. There's no manual to tell you, hey, you 17 and you think you hot to trot, you the boy, you out there, you the stuff. Ain't no manual. So if that common sense didn't kick in and self-preservation for me, like, yeah, so what I gotta do to get out here and make sure I don't go back to that lady house? I had a, my feet stop moving, I don't eat mentality.
Right.
I only had me.
I
That's
mean,
the cheapest thing, though.
But the question is, why is it okay for a woman to go back home, but it's not okay for a man to go back home?
Once you, okay, I'm gonna say it like a parent then. And I didn't get it until I became a parent. Would you rather sleep at night knowing your daughter out there at the mercy of anything? Versus, I know my son can handle himself a little bit better than my daughter probably could. So I'm gonna let her come back a little faster than I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna still let him come back, but I think he can handle himself if I'm gonna let him, trust him to be that man that I raised him to be.
Why
Right?
is there a but though?
But didn't you raise him to be a boy?
Didn't you raise her to be a woman?
Exactly.
So
I'm gonna
saying,
trust
why-
that she's out there doing what she gotta do. And I mean, if I'm gonna turn my back on either way, I'm like you. Hey, you out there. Remember, I gave you the skills to build you that house that I was just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So if you out there, you out there. I ain't gonna be scared because I got a son out there now.
You got the same skills as both kids though.
Is it?
So why be more okay with one than the other coming back?
That's just the stereotype that you, I would say, I wouldn't say you. I would say that we are all been presented with when we were kids.
Then,
Protect the woman.
That's a
Yep.
yes. It's
Protect the woman, flat out. That's just what it is. Flat out, right there. That's the
when you gonna protect the man?
exactly.
You don't.
If that man need to be protected,
The
he
most
got.
common thing
You know
in
what I'm
society
saying?
is a
It's
black
like,
man,
I agree, but we feel like
and you will still keep him out there because he's supposed to be a
No.
man and build that house,
right.
even though he's been the most attacked thing in America. Let's just talk about America. We just
Okay,
talk America.
I would agree with you on that. You got
So
that.
you putting us at a disadvantage already, and then you wonder why these mental health issues go on.
Yeah.
Because it's the mentality.
But
We've allowed that
It
mentality
goes
to
back to
continue.
them building blocks.
No, that goes back to
because
slavery.
They've
They've been getting
does
the man
too.
out the house since forever.
That
And if you
does
keep
too.
that man out the house, even that's when what was that food stamps and stuff like that. Man
Right.
can be in the house.
Right. Exactly.
So then you put that 18-year-old out the house because he fucking up the stamps now.
Nah.
He can't come back. Is that it?
Now they make it to where it's 19, but okay.
See?
They say you ain't grown until you're 20, so we're going to still keep you on your mama case till you're 19. I'm just telling you something I know. So, anyway, but I got what you said, brother. I got what you said.
Message? I just learned something. I learn something every day. I love this shit. I learn something every day.
But I get what you're saying, though. It really has been, like you said, we ain't going to even take it back to Jim Crow. They didn't want us to have a man there because they felt like they weren't going to do nothing but make more babies and make the, run around and not take care of them. That was in the 60s. And they was like, because they didn't know if they was going to be lynched or alive to even walk down the street the next day.
Then as a woman,
so
what do you think of a man that stays at home? That moved back home?
What did he move back home for?
What if it's the same reason that the woman moved back home?
See, wait, listen. Are we speaking like adults? Or are we speaking like these new age people? Because if we speaking like these new age people, then wait a minute, you a bum. Why you at home? I mean, but if we speaking like an actual rational
like
adult,
yeah.
then again, what did he go home for? You see what I'm saying? It's a difference in that question. What did you go home for? I'm not going to downgrade you. That means you might need me. So then maybe I'm going to tell you come on with me, or maybe we can go get something together.
But do you always ask that woman what made her go back home too?
Yeah. I'm going to ask her, I said, what you go home for, little mama? Oh, I'm sorry, you couldn't get your weed fixed up fast enough, or your nails didn't look, oh, wait, you didn't prioritize. That's why you at home again. I'm not sugarcoating it for neither one.
But like I was saying before you came in, what we were saying was, why do other cultures accept it? Why is it okay for the
And that goes back to what I said.
The Chinese.
Protect that woman. Flat out. Point blank, period. That is it. That is the only argument. You are going to protect that woman by any means necessary to make sure she's okay and safe. I don't care. That's just the way that men are brought up.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody say.
That's exactly.
You are supposed to protect, provide. I don't care what scripture, what Bible, what anything on this planet. That is what you have been taught since man has been on this planet. Protect that woman. That is the only reason why she gets able to come home and have the double standard. Now, we got other double standards that y'all get to do that we don't get to do, but we ain't gonna talk about it. I mean, it's like
we gonna let the host bring it up.
Okay, that's what I mean. We gonna say it like that. We gonna say it like that.
We are gonna talk about all that because
well, I want to throw one out there. How is it in the business world? Y'all don't want to take us serious for the same thing. Now, let's say if I'm doing it, music. Mm-hmm. We're just going to throw music out there since we at the studio. Just be ironically funny. So, let's say I go up to the club owner and I'm looking all chest out flat, but I mean, not nothing disrespectful. Mm-hmm. And I'm in a club setting and I look like I'm supposed to be in a club setting. He ain't going to take me serious. But let you come up in there with something dressed to you or whatever, you flashy fly, he gonna like, oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, what's up, bro? You know.
Cause my cleavage ain't out. I mean, your cleavage look better, so I mean, maybe that. I don't know.
That's scientific, physical thing.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I didn't say disrespect. Remember, I added that. I said not disrespectful. True. But I'm saying looking accordingly to the part, but they're not taking me serious by listening to what I'm saying. They won't even give me the time of day to listen to what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna get back to you on that. But if it's something that a man's saying the exact same thing, and I know this because I've done it before, I've actually sent a man in there to talk on my behalf to get to the table. And when I got to the table, well, this is my business partner, and this is the person that handles this. See, I got smart. I used what I needed to do to get to where I'm going because I actually do have an entertainment company. And I just threw that out there because why isn't it double standard on that?
Same thing with my weed, man. Look, I seen women that go get my weed because, they give women more breaks on the weed. You know what I'm saying? There's more grammage when they go pay. I'm just saying.
It's not.
It is. You got the wrong weed, man. But
so listen to me. Let me tell you something on that now. You gonna have to pay for it one way or the other. It ain't free. I just gonna say that there. It ain't free. It's free today. It's not free tomorrow. All right.
Right.
You get the same thing I get. Do I want to pay a little more or a little something different than you? Then yeah, I'm gonna pay a little something extra different or whatever to get that little extra. If not, then I'm like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm just take what I got and run out the door. But other than that, yeah.
So now, just like you said, it's also double standards when men can get away with certain things. Mm-hmm. And the woman is looked at as
right.
Type shit.
Like, did you do that for real?
Yeah.
Such as, well,
I'm sorry, that's the only reason why I threw that out there, because that was burning my butt. Like, hey, wait a minute now, we talking about this. Let's talk about this then. So, hey.
that
Just
is
saying.
true. That is true, but now, a woman doing the same job as a man, and then you want to pay the woman less for the exact same job.
Depending on the skill. I agree.
No, even no matter the skill.
Actually, no.
Women be getting paid more. than
Because,
men.
yeah, I was just going to say that if you do the statistics, women are getting paid a lot more nowadays because we praised a little hell to get a little bit more in certain industries.
That's because a lot of y'all graduated at a high rate. Women have been graduating
Yeah,
at a
it's
high
like,
rate.
hey,
than
sis,
men
come on,
for
let's
the
do this, girl. You know we can do it. Come on, girl, let's get this done. Type of
Because y'all ain't getting
situation.
put out the house. You know what I'm saying? You getting put out the house. It's hard to pay for college when you getting put out the house. Look, I'm
See,
single,
listen
my
to me.
brother.
Let me tell you something.
Fellas, I got you.
I'm speaking from experience,
Out the house.
and I'm gonna actually
True.
talk about the brothers and the sisters, and I bet you I'm gonna touch the head on somebody somewhere. How about when you get put out just because you didn't sleep with somebody?
Cause what?
How about you and the kids get put out because you ain't sleep with somebody? That go both ways. That go both
You
ways.
say the man
No. You do
because-
everything. You no. I'm talking about men or women. That's a double question right there.
Okay.
How about you get put out because you don't sleep with somebody? I mean,
So why you there?
you there because you need a place to
What you
stay.
there for?
Listen,
I'm just
you,
asking.
no. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna paint the scenario for you. You need a place to crash. You think that you just getting a place to crash you with the kids. Y'all sleep
Okay.
somewhere, you pay a little money, whatever. Then motherfucker like you really want to be here, you want to, yeah. And then they say, nah, I'm good. And they be like, oh, well, you got to get up out of here. Well, where my money at? Nah, you don't get no money back. See what I'm saying? Scenario like that. So that could be man or female right there. I'm going to let you hit that. Go ahead. What happened?
Well, first off, you got to have an understanding.
You got to understand it when you go in the door. You got to understand you done paid rent. You done got to understand it and paid rent.
If booty is included in that rent, like
It
you
was
got to
not
ask extra
included.
questions.
I mean, no, it
was
shouldn't
y'all
be
in
that
a
standard. That's
was
why.
y'all in a
Did you
relationship
see why I
though?
brought this up?
Why is you there? Is y'all in a relationship?
We
Like you
not
said,
in
why are you there?
relationship. Did I stay
I know
there?
what you mean. though,
I just
because-
stated flat out what it was.
Yeah,
You thought
but
I
they,
need a
y'all
place
thought,
to stay.
you thought they was
Me and
cool.
my kids, it ain't no baby mama, no baby daddy, none of that. You
Yeah.
might just so happen like me, I don't know, but I'm paying my money,
So you around people.
and I done
with
I done laid in this, I done came in this place, and you tell me, all right, well, you
That's
try to
a-
push up and I,
Yeah, that's lame.
and then turn
That's
around
super
all of a
lame.
sudden,
Now,
like,
that's-
Yeah, it would all
that's-
depends on who the guy is for me, because you can't. If me personally, I wouldn't go to no
Can't
random
everybody
guy
run
house
my
and stay
shit.
there and I
well, actually, it wasn't a random guy. Just to tell you the truth, it was a place, a boarding house that I was paying rent at. Oh, again, I'm only talking about me. I can't tell you about nobody else. So that's why I said I'm gonna disinvolve
So that
all
motherfucker was on some
details, but I'm gonna
bullshit.
tell you what
Yeah,
happened.
that was just some shit.
Yeah,
that's a shady.
yeah.
That's a shady character. You know. what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so I hurried up and got up out of there, but I've been in a situation like that before, and I'm just putting that was a broad spectrum. Men can be like that too. You know, a woman don't want to turn around and you got to, they quick to push up on you if they see you in the jogging pants or something in the house or something. You know, and they be like, "What's up, boy? Come here." You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, okay, that was a double-sided, double standard. I was just throwing something out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Knowing a woman gonna get put out because she ain't gonna put up as much fight. She got somewhere to go. Either she gonna give it to you or, you see what I'm saying? But for men, oh no, that's flat out, you out the door.
Well, first off, we easier than y'all. Like it don't take nothing but an eyelash. You know what I'm saying? Bat your eyes to get us to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's bad to know.
I
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying.
Single ladies.
When
do
have you
y'all hear
ever
that? Single
had?
ladies, do y'all hear that?
When have y'all ever had to really work to get some penis? Cause we easy. You ain't never had to work. You just showed up. Dick was there,
That's all.
ready to go. You had to work for some.
I actually had to. And that's what made me chase it, because it was fun. I ain't never had to do no shit like that. And once in my life, just so you know on record, once in my life.
Once in my.
No, once in my damn life, just once. I admit, once in my life, that's it.
right. Shoot, I haven't been in that particular kind of situation.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, it's good.
Right, that's good.
I ain't ever had nobody come stay with me and said that if they ain't give me none, they had to go either. So, you know,
Yeah, that's deep. That's somebody that wanted you before you got there.
Yeah.
And I was not aware.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it was a complete strangers type situation. And you was like, hey, I really literally was down on my luck that day. Like, and I met you and we conversated. That was it. Like, hey, I'm looking for a place to stay. You know, any private landlords type situation. So it was no advancement or, hey, I'm trying to flirt with you or what's up, boy? You know, if you kick something off the rent, because I know you don't own the spot. So why would I do that? That's pointless to me, right? Yeah. If I was gonna do that, I'm gonna make it worth my while to where I got somewhere to stay and I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Mm-hmm. Knock some rent off or how about the free month, you know, type situation. But I done paid my money already. And you trying to talk to him and tell him to put me out after I done paid my rent. Like, I knew my rights, so I didn't leave, but it was like, player, I would go all the way upstairs to go out the front door, down the steps to go out the front door just to bypass your whole room. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, I would walk to the second floor because he came through the kitchen and go all the way up and down just to get the hell past your shit.
I'm sorry, you ran across a real creep.
Yes, I did.
That was a whole creep. That's a whole creep. That's somebody that's, man.
I mean, and... So that's that. and the reason why I wanted to say, because I wanted all of this to be said, because to be honest with you, I really don't think that it's really any double standard for you. I
That's
don't.
a pretty background back there, I
Because
swear.
it's like this, for me, what I see.
Mm-hmm.
It's like women have risen to a point to where they do the same thing as men. They actually, I think, not a knock to women, you know, because I'm a woman, but I think, I'm not gonna say women want to be men, but
shit, they halfway are men.
But they want the perk. You know what I'm saying? It's like women sit back and wanted the perks of being a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then when you turn around and then you look at these men that you feel like is not doing what they should be doing, is because they don't really have to. You know what I'm saying? Men ain't really got to provide for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you got women want to be independent.
Extremely.
Men don't really want to.
You got a lot of confused females.
You got a lot of women that's so hard and so they don't really need nobody to protect.
Because who raised them?
Exactly.
Who raised them?
They self.
All they knew was strong black women.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but if you never had a strong
They're confused.
man in your life.
They don't know what is traditional love. They don't know how to. They don't know what to look for. They don't even know who the hell they are half the time. They don't know if they want to be a female, a male, a butch, bisexual, femme, all of these other labels or whatever have you. So again, as I said, they confused. Just to sum that up.
Or open to receiving. You know what I'm saying? Receiving love from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset thing. It's really the mindset. Is what you saw, how you was raised, how you were loved, how you were taught, and what you've been through. A lot of people been hurt.
Yeah.
They was getting hurt at home. Then they went out looking for love, got hurt there. So now they just a big iceberg in this motherfucker.
Yeah. You know?
Mannish ass iceberg. A thick ass mannish iceberg. You know how crazy that is?
I mean, but just imagine
right.
growing up.
Right.
Imagine growing up with all this love and then you get out there and get hurt. Or imagine growing up with all this hurt and then you find love. You know what I'm saying? It's like
you don't even know what to do with it. It's a whole different language. You ain't never experienced.
It's like that.
It's not like you just explained confused to me.
That sounds like the dating game in St. Louis.
That's what I said. It sounds like you explained
it ain't even the dating game. It's just people, period.
Yeah.
Wait, people date nowadays? I heard Netflix and chill. I heard go to the club and what's up. Let's meet up everybody and.
I do. I can't speak for the rest of them because I deal with a woman that don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna date her. You gonna pursue her. You gonna acknowledge that is something important that you want to do.
I stay at home.
I don't play no games about it.
It's safer.
I like it.
I own my own house. I ain't gotta worry about nobody telling me to get out. So with that being said, yeah, it's safer there. Somebody want to see me?
House,
hey, yeah, and Facebook, and it's safer there.
You gotta leave the house.
For what? I came here. It's safe here because it ain't that many people.
It's always safe here. That's what
Okay, I got you. I've been here before. I'm just saying, it's not that many people here, so it's safe at my house. It's not. You got crazy people around the corner. You don't know Pookie and Ray and them finna come busting in your house. I mean, I'm just saying the type of people you be around, you can't control that. That's all I'm saying. It's just safer to be at home. If you looking for love, you looking for somebody, like he said, date them. But how do you get to date nowadays when you got coronavirus, you got flu going around like left, right, and Jenkins
Corona ain't
or
stop
whatever?
no fucking, so it shouldn't stop no dating.
Well,
That's all I'm
Corona ain't
saying.
stopped certain people from fucking. They just brave as hell, or you got locked in with the right nigga. Okay, so that's how babies in quarantine came to happen. I'm just saying. So
Definitely a fact.
what? I'm gonna say what you won't say. Shit.
No, I'm gonna say it all. You went all the way to fuck there.
Hey, so
I'm gonna drink to that.
well, hell, I want some what you drinking. Shit.
Well,
It's Pepsi.
I don't
It's just
Okay.
a little Pepsi.
All
Little
right.
Pepsi.
I'm just telling y'all, double standards. I don't really think it's double standards though.
Polygamy. That's a double standard. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with a woman having two husbands. I ain't gonna be a part of this shit. But I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Like, if a man can have a couple wives, a woman can have a couple husbands. I don't see an issue with it. As long as everybody in that situation is happy and okay. But some people be like, oh, she a hoe. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't see anything wrong with being
I
home.
mean,
Hey.
I'm not a polygamy fan. I'm just saying, like, I know people that are involved in those lifestyles, and it's like, shit, if that's. But it is a double standard, like,
it
you
is a
know.
double standard. Even if it ain't polygamy, even if it's just a woman that's just out there doing whatever she want to do, she looks that different than a man that's out there just,
Like,
you know what I'm saying, getting it in with whoever.
yeah, you hear sister wives, you don't hear brother husbands. You ain't never heard brother husbands.
Brotherhood, what the fuck?
Well, you have, but it ain't the same type of brotherhood.
See,
I'm lost.
that's white people shit. No, I'm talking about like sister wives. You know what I mean when I say sister wives, right? Sister
So
wives,
you
right?
have a polygamous relationship, you and your wife and their wife,
No.
because the extra person, they're sister wives. Because one person can't legally get married to the other person. Don't ask me how I know this.
Could
But
you watch the
anyway,
show like I did?
yeah, we're gonna call it that. We're gonna call it that.
You
Yeah.
might have lived it. Who
We're
knows?
gonna call it
You know
that.
what
We're
I'm
gonna
saying?
call it
Look,
that.
life
What you said,
experiences.
all of that.
I got it.
But yeah,
Well, I guess that's a double standard too for some, but you know, why is there a double standard? Why is it different for a man to sleep with a bunch of women than it is for a woman to sleep with a bunch of women? I mean, yeah, or whatever. Yeah, that's it.
protect the woman, remember? So everybody trying to protect the pussy. All I'm saying is like,
I mean, for real.
Like protect the
I had a thought this shit just fucked up.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't see nothing wrong with people being free spirits. That's what they call themselves. That's what the new age whores been calling themselves, free spirits. Shout out to all the free spirits out there. Do not contact me.
at all.
I don't want no motherfucking problems. I'm just right in the cap. Don't fuck with me. I don't want it.
What do you think?
I can't get in trouble off of this podcast. Goddamn. No. But yeah, it's definitely a double standard there. I call a hoe whether it's a man or a woman. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's who you are, whatever you are, whatever you want to do, man or woman, you know.
yeah, it's hoe.
It's for, but I guess that's a different. I guess that is definitely a double standard as well. So we don't know some of these things, but like I said, women have stepped to a different age to where they are doing what they see men do, and men have gone to a certain age where they do what women do.
Wearing purses. That's what you're talking about.
I ain't saying wearing
satchels.
purses. I'm just
I don't
saying-
trust them satchels. Man.
I'm not saying all men, I'm not saying all women, but I'm just saying
Man bag, as they call it.
Well,
A
I'm
merch.
not talking about that because you know the first satchels was actually carried by
My
men.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at it as them walking around with a purse on because actually they did it first and women took it over and then now they doing it again. Now it's like
When I see
No, it's a difference. Satchel and purses. It's a difference.
I mean, but the little satchels that they wearing, you know, today is the same.
No,
satchels
I
they
got what
were
you're
wearing
saying.
back
It's like a
then.
little simple bag with a little
Exactly.
flap or whatever have you. No, these people have compartments. And they have purses, but another
I
conversation.
mean, it upgraded, but it's still the same
She
thing.
said
Yeah,
upgrade.
it's still.
You don't
Because-
upgrade a
because-
purse.
What I mean by upgrade is because people actually have more possessions for real than they
Mhm.
walked around with then. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have
That's
the
called a
big
book
things
bag.
on them.
If you need a book bag that's got one strap going across your chest, that's what they told us to wear. And I mean, I'm just saying.
Don't
I
get on
don't
these
care
young kids,
for that.
man.
I mean,
Ain't nothing in there but a felony. If you ever open up somebody's little bag, it's a felony in that motherfucker. It's pills,
Yeah.
condoms,
Yeah.
weed,
Yeah.
somebody
Look,
else.
Straps.
Look.
Definitely a dirty pistol in that
You heard
motherfucker.
Man.
yeah.
I see him at the gas station looking for change.
At the
That be
Hanley
pissing me
station.
off. Hold
Exactly.
on, bro. I got it. You know when that lip go up?
You done been to Hanley.
I live in Berkeley.
Hey, you done been to Hanley. Shout out to the bus station at Hanley.
It goes down.
Oh, man.
It goes down.
No other station but Hanley.
I mean, but men used to wear dresses.
Shit, they still do.
Yeah.
And wear makeup too, and they wear
You know,
better
I don't know
than
if it
we
was
do.
just dresses. I think people just wanted to be they just wanted to be balls breed, man. You know.
That's called a kilt.
Yeah.
That's called a kilt.
No,
that is
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking
No,
about.
they.
that culture.
I'm talking about what he said. They just want to let it breathe. I said it's called a kilt.
Yeah, sure. She got a valid point. Well, I mean, who was wearing dresses though? Like, what was it really cool?
Man, that was hellas ago. You talking
Even still,
about
then, like, was it even cool?
Over
I mean,
400
but the
years
thing
ago.
Is, no matter how long ago it was actually the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? So if it was the beginning of it, that's actually what it is.
But then we was hitting motherfuckers over the head too.
Do you think they was dressing like women because they wanted to be protected?
And they weren't thinking of it like that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
been.
saying.
Could
They wasn't
have
even
been
thinking.
because they knew that they were not masculine enough to fight off these other men. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say what they won't say, man.
Come here, fam.
Like, come here, boy.
You can write some jokes.
Hey.
You jump on stage
No.
with this
Bernie Mac is my idol. He always said the truth is hilarious. So I'm gonna speak from the
shit.
truth.
Mine too.
So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a comedian. I just speak true. If it happened to be funny, hey, chuckle at it. Hey, chuckle at it. That's all I say.
Yeah, I'll be right back. We're gonna take us a small little break. I'll see y'all in a minute.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm so sorry. I was waiting on y'all. Y'all trying me on this phone. Like, I'm sitting there like, girl, don't even fucking talk to me.
Mafia.
This lame ass bitch that I did her taxes 2 years in a row, and the bitch decided she didn't want, she wanna go somewhere else. Okay, bitch, you don't even communicate, don't let you see me in. Don't text me, don't talk to me, don't ask me about shit on my page, don't ask me about nothing, bitch, you pay my
Like I like it, girl. Don't bring another girl.
yeah. As I'm sending your shit through, you done already pushed it through with somebody else. Okay, bitch, let's play this game. Oh, they did such and such, ask your tax return. She told me how much this is out with. Sold out.
Ass up, pussy
Right,
out.
my motherfucking it's sold out.
A little closer to my mouth.
Bitch, I done made $600 today. I don't need to make no more money. I'm gonna do it.
All shit she missing. All cause it's licking. Topped off with this
I got
chicken.
AirPod Pros.
She the type of girl to fuck you anywhere. Like right there, yeah. We play truth or dare. No fucks on who or where. Slide out them understands. You love me, I don't care. You wanna hear that. 2 layers in your hair. You a freaky can't compare. Twist up that weird graphic nuts and then took it there. She took
minutes just to check the yeah, I'm gonna say just to check the quality of it, so I know what I'm dealing with. January 1st, they going back up to $90. I'm busting heads and I wish
Yeah. What's up, y'all? You are back here tuned in to She Say. And I got
and everybody else
Black
say.
Toes and Rosa McGee talking about double standards for men and for women. We discuss certain things at some
I'm
point.
not just hesitating.
Yeah, because, it's like for me, like I say, I don't really think it's a double standard no more. But when somebody was, talking to me about it and thought it was, I'm like, I really don't think so. Because dudes go home all the time, females go home all the time, and people looking at both of them the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women ain't really getting that,
Not no more.
you know what I'm saying? They ain't really getting that, oh, baby type. It's like, damn, you fucking up again, or what you on, and all the other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the same thing for me. Ain't nobody arguing with the phone protecting women. Nah, I ain't gonna say nobody, because it's a lot. That would be a lot for me to say that, because
You still protect the woman now.
it's still
Right, because I'm gonna say you're gonna protect your daughter, whether it's your wife, your daughter, your bae, or whoever. You ain't gonna intentionally let nobody do nothing to her.
Yeah.
If you do, you a simp ass nigga. I'm sorry. If you do, and you stand there, she need to beat your ass when they get done with her. I'm sorry.
I mean,
that's just what it is.
That's true, but it's a lot of, I know a lot of females that can't go home. You know what I'm saying?
I know some too.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's not really, I mean, it should be like that. We feel like that, but, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got some guys that, you know what I'm saying, come back home and he getting all the help and everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of flipping them, you know?
Actually, it was no double standard. I took my son back home just recently. He's so ungrateful, boy. I'll tell you about that. And this is the third time, though. Wait a minute. This is the
How
third
old
time.
is he, though?
19. That's how I know how you can keep somebody on your
How
cruise.
early did you put him?
What you mean? He left on his own.
Oh, well, shit.
See, you're not
He
just
said,
like that at
"How
the
old
beginning of
is
the
he?"
conversation. I only tell you about stuff
When you
that
put
pertains
him
to me
out.
because I can only tell you about me. So when I said them disrespectful kids say they want to get out, you gotta have them blocks about that house. Remember that conversation? I'm talking about him.
At 19?
He got himself out at 17, called himself going to my daddy house.
Mm.
So you want to aid in the bed? You want to aid in the bed? I'm gonna let him out there. Don't call me for no clothes. Don't call me. Wait, remember now, he's still a minor / not a minor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So don't call me for nothing. Don't let him get a job. He said this. You ride with him. Hey, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Oh, I heard you sleeping on people's couches, huh? I heard you sleeping around corners and you doing X, Y, to Z. Oh, well, come on. You sleep right here. You ain't got to be out there like that. Turn around, you want to tell me about what I can and can't do in my house. Well, nigga, that's on the door. Anytime you feel like it, close behind you. And don't come back in it. I mean, how about that one? All right. So he decided he wanted to get real. I'm like, oh, you want to stand up, nigga? Do you not know I swing this across your head? I don't promote violence, but I will violently beat your ass in here. Exactly.
Right.
But,
No, it was just more so just asserting my dominance. I had to show him, remember, I'm your alpha and your omega. I gave you life. So you're going to respect me regardless of what I say I do. I blindly love my mother to the day she died. I did not agree with that woman, not what. I will stand her to this day and tell you I did not agree with nothing she did. But I loved her blindly. You wouldn't question. Listen, she could have been to just smack me down. I turn around, somebody come, nigga, what you in her face for? And she could have just pimp slapped me to the floor and I got up, nigga, what you in her face for? So I only asked for that same blind respect and love because guess what? I did things to sacrifice like my mother did for me. So I felt that was a part of the book. Again, something we were taught.
I'm doing exactly what I need to do because at the end of the
I had
day,
that mentality when you was a kid. My feet didn't stop moving because I could have sworn you never seen the day of a jail. You slept in a shelter one night because I got mad at somebody and we ain't had nowhere else to go. I didn't want to sleep in my car and I was pregnant. So you only slept one night because I felt like it. We didn't have to go. I chose to. Proving the point. That's why I wasn't mad at when you decided you wanted to do that. But see, you had to remember. I had that common sense so I could get out there and get that. You ain't got that yet. You forgot them steps. You forgot them blocks before you got out that door.
Right.
And then you had your granddaddy aiding in the bed and so he wouldn't let me teach you before you got out there. So you think I'm trying to rob you? No, I'm just telling you I'm gonna rob you quicker than the people I thought gonna rob you because why? Life ain't finna ask you no questions. They finna just take it and keep it moving. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm showing you how it feels, but I'm still taking care of you. And you're not looking at the whole situation. You see what I'm saying? So even if I was for a girl, I treated him the same way as if that was my daughter coming back home. I didn't give him no double standard. Yes, you gotta go to work. I was taking him there. And then the first thing you tell me was, just recently, you didn't even have the respect for me to say bye. He moved out, took food, everything. I went in your room, it's gone. That's how I knew you was gone. And I ain't heard from you about 4 months now.
Damn.
It wasn't even I asked you for $200 in rent. I can help take care of you and keep you alive. But you can't give me $200 of money you work and I'm taking you to work. I'm taking you to church. I'm taking you to other places. You using my car for your little girlfriend. Y'all doing everything in my car like I'm stupid.
You took him to see the Lord.
I took him to see the Lord.
What I'm saying.
And he didn't give me, he told me, he said, I got bills.
Yeah.
Before he got his first paycheck, he said, I got bills.
On the way to church, you should have brought out the collection plate.
You know what?
You wasn't thinking.
You know what? He took me to lunch one day and spent $75. And I said, "Boy, where my rent money at?"
That was it. There you
I
go.
didn't need you to pay this $75.
Right.
I had that. I didn't even know you had the cash money. Where my rent money? Boy, you got some money. Come on. You told me, nah, I was just being like, nah, you're lying.
You trying to smooth.
He was throwing off of my.
You trying to smooth.
You showed out to feed me, but you won't show out to keep them lights on that I had to pay when you bring that bill up. You know, when you in that room with that fan on all day and all night at some time.
Don't get no fucks.
You heard me? All that hot water command you. I got a hot water tank that's the electric can. It ain't the gas old big body one no more. I got the real nice white
I'm on your
can.
side definitely because it's fuck them kids.
Yeah.
I'm a big proponent of fuck them kids.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh, man.
They know. It's fucking kids.
It's 9:30, baby.
And so, and I with him on that. He said it better. Shout out to my translator. I'm just saying. So yeah, it's just funny how kids sit up and be, and then the first thing you say is, "Well, oh, you ain't supposed to do the girl like that. Protect him." Nah, I protected my son, and look what he got me. See what I'm saying? So it's not really a double standard. It really isn't. It just depends on the situation. I say.
So like I definitely said the same thing. It depends on the situation. It depends on why he got to go back home, why she got to go back home.
And it goes back to what I said. Why did he go home in the first place?
So
my stuff coming in a circle. I be knowing it.
It ain't really double standards, but on some things it is. Sometimes it's not.
I agree. Sometimes it is blatantly double standard.
Really want to look at it like that, or
like if she got 6 babies and she ain't got common sense to go get you no real hustle, go do some hire some something to keep you from going back to home instead of going to sleep with your baby daddy in the next baller. You know what I'm saying? And when he done with you, you back out there. Yeah. Because that's what they believe nowadays. They're going to work. I'm just saying.
God damn.
That's what I see on Facebook and everywhere else because you know I stay in the house is safe.
You be lurking.
Well,
I will work away just to be safe.
So yes, y'all heard that double standards. It ain't really too many, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? It used to be, but I don't think it's really any no more. So I think people need to just, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do and quit worrying about what other people think about you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you eat, they own shit.
Mm-hmm.
So just do what you gotta do for yourself. Get yourself together. If you need to go back home, do it. Don't worry about what nobody else say. You still gotta stack your money. Still do what you're gonna do, and then you do what you need to do.
Because, like you said, it's a lot of people who can't. That's
Run
why all
your
these shelters
own
is
race.
filled up.
Yeah,
Your lane, run your race.
Right, because all these shelters is filled up for people who can't go back home.
Put some blinders on. So.
Exactly. I've heard of people moving from other cities to come here to be homeless.
But yeah,
I mean, realistically, some people have been homeless from other cities, and I've met a few of them, so I know. Yeah. But yeah,
so
it's like crazy.
Y'all heard it. You know, just get your stuff together. We gonna get up out of here, but first, before we do that, I would like for my guests to, you know, let y'all know where they can find you and all that.
All right, Comedian Black Charles. You can find me on Instagram and get these jokes. Find me on Facebook, Charles Pruitt. You can find me every Wednesday night at Legacy on 5249 Delmore, right there at the corner of Delmore and Union. Wing It Wednesdays, the open mic we got going on, presented by Too Much Sauce. They got some of the best wings in the city, and they sauce is fire for me. That's sauce. They got a multitude of sauces.
Walking endorsements.
I literally got some in the car right now. Like I
Hey,
literally
walking endorsement. I mean, I feel you.
I
It's
fool
good,
with
it's
them.
good.
Like if, and then they just good people. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what's up.
and black owned shit. I like black
Oh yeah,
owned.
definitely. That's what's up. I'll come patronize.
You know,
I'll come out the house.
Legacy is black owned. Too much sauce black owned.
Shout out.
Black owned. You know what I'm saying? I love this shit.
That's
But nah, what else? If you gonna be in Dallas next weekend, shit, New Year's Eve, thugging out there with a Pleasure P. I'm hosting the Roast and Flow. It's like a wildin' out thing down there. But other than that, shit, catch me in the streets of St. Louis, delivering furniture at your grandma's house, your auntie them houses. Tell them clean up though. That's all I'm asking. Wash their asses and clean the house.
That's it.
That's it for me. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Rosa McGee. You can find me on Facebook, Special Occasions and more. You can hit me up Infinity Financial. Yeah, I'm a tax preparer, notary, mobile notary, in case anybody need that. I sell clothes. I sell anything that ain't moving, gingerbread, sugar, all that. So you can hit me up on Facebook, like I said, either way, because I'm always in the house staying safe.
You gonna be active.
You better
The
know
green
it.
light gonna be
You
on.
heard
Matter of
like,
fact, I don't even think we friends on Facebook. Let me find you now.
you might be.
You gonna be fucking active.
Hey,
me already.
I'm
She
working.
might. See.
I'm working. I ain't never not working. When you're on time, you're on time. When you're late, you're late.
First and foremost, I want to give praise and honor to the Most High, our Father God, because without Him, there will be nothing about me, period. So I'm always going to do that first and foremost. Also want to say shout out to SoldierByBlood.com, you know what I'm saying? The man with the plan, the vision for life and success, and I'm with it to the fullest. I want to say, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for tuning in and, chiming in where you can. I thank y'all, my guests, for being here today, chopping it up, and y'all just follow some good people. Tune in, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Soldier by Blood TV so you can stay tuned on a lot of things going on in St. Louis, in the music, Overtime Studios as well, you know what I'm saying? I see my music. I want y'all to tune in to Inside Studios. Who, we got great things going on around here. Any promotion, again, we'll not as Soldier by Blood if you need any products or anything to do. Videos, photography, Louisville production. But again, I'm your girl, Rena Phoenix.